got to be up like that, and then
Hello, and welcome back to Neil and Jan Reselling. And it's the 31st Saturday. I cheated. I looked at the computer.
It's Saturday, and it was perfect boot sale weather. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't so bright that you couldn't see with the sun.
It was comfortable.
It was shirt sleeve weather, but not hot. It was nice, wasn't it?
It was pleasant. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, well, it wasn't, because it wasn't as hot and sunny. It wasn't as packed.
Well, that's unfortunate for the organisers. Not.
Yes.
I prefer it like that.
Well, I like it. All the rows packed out, so there's more and more stuff.
Oh yeah, more stuff.
Because I must admit,
I like it with less buyers.
Yeah, less buyers, plenty of stalls, less buyers.
I'm not very
it's all good.
sociable.
It's all good. It was a nice boot sale. I didn't pick up as much stuff as I would have liked. I would have liked to have picked up a lot more stuff.
Yeah, Neil's panicking because we're coming up to the winter, and he's worried that his death pile's
not big enough. So I really want to do a lot more boot sales. Because I'm so new at doing this, I need to keep having lots and lots of stuff and turning over more to buy more. I just need a big death pile. I want to try
as big as mine.
Well, I want to try and get up to 1,000 items on eBay.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. And
but I've taken a lifetime
so
not just one lifetime. I've got several lifetimes because I've got my first husband's things after he died. I've got my mum and dad's things after they died.
You'll have all the stuff after you.
So I've got many lifetimes worth of tax. Just a case of listing it all and selling it.
Yeah, I've just let Bear out. So anyway, so let's have a look. Let's look at the thing you've just used, actually.
Ah, my clapperboard.
Your clapperboard.
This isn't for selling, this is for our channel. It's a souvenir clapperboard from the Harry Potter studio, I think it is.
Warner Brothers Harry Potter.
We've often said we need one, haven't we?
A clapperboard. Well, the clapperboard is... you guys probably know.
I expect you do.
Probably do, but I'll tell you anyway. Clapperboards.
Stop him now. He started.
Yeah, clapperboards are ideal for using if you're using multiple cameras, because when it claps down, you see a spike, and you can marry the two. For editing, you can marry the two cameras up at the same time, and it gives you a precise point. And that's what you use a clapperboard for.
And we do have more than one camera, don't we?
Yes.
We don't use them all the time, but we do have multiple.
Can you imagine the faff of doing a film like this with multiple angles? You could do it, but the amount of editing work, it would take me hours to edit. I mean, it can take a while anyway to edit some stuff, but the amount of hours it would take.
Whereas I'm just a one-take wonder. I do everything all in one take. I don't edit, and I just what is it?
But if you use multiple cameras, you'd have to edit between the two, and it needs editing, and I enjoy editing, to be honest, but it would take a while. Anyway, so that was Jan's first thing. Well, so you bought that
for £2.
For £2, which is brilliant.
And that's now ours.
Well, let me move on to a couple of things that I picked up that are ours. For using. The first thing is,
which I saw as well, and I wanted, and
Jan
I said we ought to get them. I've been saying for weeks we ought to get them.
We used to have walkie-talkies. They've stopped working, and now we have some more walkie-talkies. So it comes on a nice little docking station, which is nice for charging. And then it's a pair of walkie-talkies each, which is brilliant. Going to be brilliant for when we're around the larger.
They're by the time. They're not incredibly.
They're not that expensive
or anything, but if they work, that's all we need. It's just so that going around the boot sale, I can say, "Where are you?
I've got a big item. Come and help me."
And he can say,
"Oh my God,
money? I've
run out of money. Can I have some more money?" Whatever it is, these are going to be brilliant for it. And I do like that they're from a docking station, and these were actually being sold on behalf of, I believe,
the guy who runs the boot sale,
which is William.
He's just upgraded.
So he's just upgraded.
Well,
I think it's William.
The lady said Jim at the gate,
Jim.
so I don't know if it's Jim or William, or we need to ask him.
Yeah, I'll get that clarified. But anyway, it was the organizer of the car boot sale was actually selling these. So anyway,
That's a few quid in his pocket, and
yeah, and we get some
and
nice
next week we can
walkie-talkies.
say, look, we bought your stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was the first item that I bought for, which was actually for keeping. The second lot of stuff is labels. There's a guy.
Not just any label, they're very, very special labels.
Why are they?
They don't stick.
No, they do. These are the other ones.
What other ones? Aren't they the ones that peel off?
No. These are the normal
For the printer?
For the printer.
Oh, I didn't understand that.
Right.
I thought they were like the shiny ones that we bought before.
Yeah,
where
but
all the ink rubs off.
He didn't.
They don't stick.
Okay, yeah.
But
so
you love them.
let's just go back to so I bought some labels from the
stationery guy.
from the stationery guy.
We need to learn his name.
And
we just keep calling him stationery
yeah,
guy.
he's a person. He has a name. We should use it, but we don't actually know it. So
if you're watching,
so these
drop a comment below and tell us who you are.
yeah, say hi. Anyway, so these are you get 4 labels on a sheet. Oh, you might need to use your clapperboard for a take 2 in a minute. Anyway.
There's something going on outside, so the dogs are having a bit of a bark. But Echo's still asleep on the table.
Hey,
come on,
pack
boys,
it
come
in.
on.
Pack it
Come
in.
on.
Right,
Come on,
so
come on and be quiet, please.
so
Soft
these
indoor voices.
come as 4 labels on an A4 sheet, and they are what we actually print the addresses off
For our postage
for our
labels.
postage labels.
Because we don't have a thermal printer.
Because we don't have a thermal printer. Now, a little while ago I got some labels, and so these are a matte one, and they take the ink absolutely fine. I picked up some that were a gloss, and when we tried putting them through the printer,
they do print.
They do
on them.
print on them, but
It's
because
just
it's
if
a
you
gloss,
touch
it just
afterwards,
wipes,
it just wipes straight off.
wipes off, and you can do it up to an hour or more later, and it still wipes off. So the other thing is, the stickiness of the label wasn't that great, and they actually kind of peeled off a bit. So
that just fell off.
So they fell off, and
so we can't actually see what they were for in the first place. But miraculously, you found a use for them, didn't you?
I did find a use for
and you
them,
want more.
and I do want
And now he
more of them,
hasn't got
and he
any.
hasn't got any of them. So what I have been using them for is when I get my binoculars and cameras and items and stuff like that, what I started doing with them is to use a Sharpie and write actually what the item is and stick it on. It's normally been bubble wrapped and stuff like that. Just checking where Echo is. She's awake now.
Is she?
Yep.
Where's she up?
Yeah, she's now chewing the... Oh no, she's there.
That's
she's
her
over there.
hobby, chewing anything.
Chewing anything.
Right, I might have to fly out at any minute, because if she's heading out to the garden, you know, our mantra is, oh my god, what's she got now?
So, Faygate show and tell, take 2. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so a little bit of an interruption from the dogs there. Anyway, so as I was saying about these, I stick them on the items that I'm going to sell with the eBay auction number, and they've been quite helpful, and I've actually quite like using them like that. So anyway, picked up 5 of these. They're £1 each, and because of the problem I had with the other one, he was actually kind enough to give us a free one, so that was really nice of him. I really appreciate that.
And have you ordered any more of the non-stick one?
Well, no, he didn't have any more, so that was it.
Yeah, I
so,
just wondered if you asked him to get some for next time.
no, I didn't ask him.
Okay.
So, but I'll if he hasn't got any, I'll get some from Amazon or something. or see if anyone else on eBay's got them. Anyway, so we've got those. So that was really good. Do you want to move on to your next bit?
I've only got one bit.
You've only got one bit,
but one thing.
Okay. Well, show me your one thing. What have you got?
This is my one thing.
That's nice. With the
paperweight. Clearly, it's Caithness. It's a cauldron, and it's got serial number and things on the bottom, and it's in purple and teal, which are my colours.
Yeah, it's a good colour.
My best colours, yeah. So purple and teal. So I got that one.
So
she wanted 4, but I paid 3.
You paid 3. Okay, well that's good. Now I'm not sure if it was the same place. I thought it was a different place because I also saw a paperweight.
Everything I get, he has to copy.
I do. Look.
So mine's called Cauldron. What's yours?
I have no idea. I can't. Actually. It says Kate.
It says Cauldron.
It's
That's
Cauldron.
what I'm saying whatever I get, you copy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so mine's Cauldron as well. Okay.
But you've got like black and white. I've got purple and teal.
Actually, Cauldron's quite.
Yours is also Caithness.
Yeah. So it's.
And how much did you pay?
£3.
So yeah, I broke the ice for you there. Once you knew
I
that's
thought it
what
was
they
a different
were.
person.
No, nobody else had any paperweights today. It was only the one lady who had a. Did she have that one and others?
No, just that one.
Just the only one.
Just that one.
Oh wow!
I'm pretty sure.
It was a separate store.
Maybe
then.
it was a separate store. So we'll have to have. We'll hopefully have a look back on the
footage.
On the footage and see if it was the same person or if it's a different person.
Yeah,
and
but I think you got it after because that was.
No, I think you definitely got yours first. So yeah, alright, I copied, but then it's paperweights I copied anyway. And who did you copy with paperweights?
What do you mean? Who did I copy?
Well, there were other resellers buying paperweights first.
I've had a paperweight since I was a kid.
I'm gonna lose this one. Anyway,
and I did find another thing, but I let you buy it.
What was that?
That was the mug.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna buy this.
Neil, my death pile has reached the ceiling.
Okay, so
I don't need more stuff.
An Assassin's Creed, but I paid £3 for it.
Yeah, excuse Echo. She's.
I probably it was probably £1 more than I was going to pay for it. I saw Jan looking at it, and I thought she was because I was going to say, well, I've got a cup that is a Game of Thrones cup, a mug.
I don't actually know what Assassin's Creed is. I've just heard of it. Was it a game?
It's a computer game. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know that I'll buy any more of these because I don't think they're necessarily going to sell for that much. So.
Well, he did say that he was selling them for a lot more, didn't he?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a good game. So, James, just
I'm just bringing
a co-host.
How much she's grown. Because she's getting very big.
Co-host.
And very wiggly.
Hello. Yes, love you too. Right. I'm just going to move through a couple more.
And either she's been paddling in the pool or bears weed on her again because I can smell wee.
Anyway,
there was an accident the other day and one of the big dogs weed over.
So I picked up a TomTom. It hasn't got a mount for it, but it is actually working. I'll say it's working. When I plugged it into the power, there we go. So we have a working TomTom. I think I paid £1 or a couple of quid for that, which is not bad because they're selling for about £10. 10, 12 quid. However, I then picked up this one. On the second go round, I picked up this one. 50p, which I thought was pretty good. However, I don't think it's working. I think there's a fault on this one, and this one literally may have to just go straight in the bin. It's a shame. It's a nice size. I do like that one. I'll have another little play around, see if I can get it working in any way. But obviously, it wants to be working to a standard that that when you sell it, that the person's going to be able to operate it easily. So I'll have a little play around with that. But that for 50p, it's not bad. I then I picked up some books. What's this one? Hands-on guide. What's this?
ITIL release management.
Never heard of it.
Does it say on the back? When implemented correctly, release management can help ensure that quality is integrated throughout the development, implementation and delivery of services, applications and infrastructure. This holistic total cost of ownership approach allows for higher levels of system availability, is more cost effective to maintain and increases overall stability, maintainability and reliability.
If anyone can...
That sounds like double talk,
if
doesn't it?
anyone can put that kind of thing on a book, it's got to be worth money, surely. I mean...
And what did you pay? 50p?
I mean, 50p. I mean, it sounds utter twaddle, but...
Oh, and it's got a DVD
and it's
with
got
it.
a DVD with it.
Oh, wow, bonus.
Bonus, yeah. So that's got to be...
And no notes in it, so nobody's read. It doesn't look as though anybody read it.
Why would you? It's utter cack. But anyway, utter cack that's probably worth money. Somebody somewhere is probably going to want it.
Well, somebody bought it once,
Exactly.
then you bought it,
Yeah.
so all you're looking is for the third owner.
And then what's this one? Okay, you can read it.
Personal Assistance and Secretarial Handbook. Personal Assistant and Secretarial Handbook. Now that will be a good one.
Now that has actually got a price on the back of £16.99. So buying it for 50p, I'm going to be able to sell it for a £5 at least, I would have thought. Obviously plus postage. And then this Faygate Show and Tell Take 3.
Are you supposed to say that as well?
Yeah, I think so.
It's all written on the clapperboard. But if that's the way to do it,
Don't know.
we're only learning.
It's however we want to use it, I think.
It doesn't matter.
We might. Anyway, so
In your hands.
so yeah, yes, there's a In Your Hands book, The Behaviour of a World-Class Leader. Looks a very nice
Brand new book.
brand new book.
It looks.
It looks,
Again, somebody's bought it thinking they're
Yeah.
going to be a world-class leader and then haven't bothered.
or bought it for a present for somebody.
It's not the sort of thing you give as a present,
Is it? I don't know. But anyway,
It's the sort of thing you buy for yourself and then give it away.
and then give it away if you don't want it afterwards. So anyway,
And you say things like, I found this particularly helpful,
For-
pretending that you've read it.
yes. So anyway, 3 books, 50p each. I'm hoping that there should be a profit in there on one of them. I don't know how much this... that's probably quite an expensive book, actually.
Well, it's a hardback
it's
book,
a
isn't
hardback, and it's probably a 25 quid book. Anyway, we'll try those, give those a go. Then I don't know if this one's going to be any good. I'm not sure if I can actually test it. It might be a keeper, might be one I keep myself.
What is it?
What is it exactly? Well, I believe... So hang on. Wires.
What is it and what does it do apart from plug in and use electric?
I believe that this is a portal of power. It's a Activision.
Oh, so you read the book and then you stand on
Yes.
and take over the world.
So
Do you think Klaus Schwab's got one of those?
I believe this is for Skylanders. And I believe you put the Skylander character on there and it reads what special abilities the character has. So it has a power supply. I think that's part of it. Or is it? No, that power supply might be nothing to do with it.
That's just your bonus power. Because what's this bit? Is that
That's a USB.
port.
So that's to a USB port.
And it's got no input for anything else.
I thought that was for to power it, but obviously
no,
it isn't.
The poor
It's
people
just...
are going to be selling something else, and they'll say, "Well, I don't know where the power is. It was there earlier."
Well, maybe I have something.
No idea.
Maybe there's something else that I could power that with. Anyway, so I've got a free power supply as well. But anyway, so I bought this. I think it was 50p. So I'm hoping, because I know that these the Skylander can be played on Wii's, and it can also be played on other games consoles. So I'm not sure if they're all compatible. You just plug it in and that reads it. But I'll find out, and it might be worth a couple of quid. I'm thinking I picked it up for 50 quid because I knew 50 quid for 50p because I knew what it was.
When I was little, we took a rope outside and played skipping.
I know you didn't have computer games
They weren't
or any.
invented.
I know. Well, I remember the television game where you had the two blocks and you had to go up and down with the ball going in between, and it was like up and down and up, and that was tennis apparently.
I remember my mum taking me into where she was working, and the manager took me into this very special room with my mum. It wasn't anything seedy, and there were all the things, the big power things that went right up to the whole room was covered with these big dials and things, and he said, "This is a computer. This will do far more than that ever did."
Yeah, and
That's
beyond.
the difference in the lifetime,
Isn't it? So anyway, Skylander portal. So we'll see how much that actually goes for in the end. Then I managed to get a couple of bits of well, let's have a look. I got this. This was going for a £5. So this is a Thomson. Basically, I believe it's a FreeSat
digital recorder.
and recorder. So it's basically,
It says top up TV,
yeah.
digital recorder.
Well, I picked it up for a £5, and it had a remote. It's always good, has a remote. I've looked them up, and I've seen one that's sold for 39 quid. So I believe it's a FreeSat and recorder, so it'll record your programs.
Yeah.
You can play them back. So that's all nice, really. So for 39 quid, I think that's pretty. Hopefully to sell. I'm hoping if I paid a £5, I've got a good chance of selling it for 25. If I stick it on for 39 and then maybe take an offer or something, it won't be too bad. So we'll see how that one goes. Now,
This morning I sold some tights I paid a penny for and got £6.75.
£6.75 back from 1p.
Actually, it was 3p.
3p?
There were three boxes of tights.
Ah, you put them together.
I did a bundle.
You did a bundle. Bundles. We used to do bundles at school. Bundle!
Slightly different meaning, isn't it?
Different meaning of well, no, it's all putting it all together. Anyway, so this last item, it's not. I don't really know how good it is. It's not got a remote control. It is and only afterwards did I notice there's a bit missing. So we have a video and DVD player. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a recorder. I don't think it's going to record from one to the other. I think it's just 2 players. And I haven't noticed that there's a button missing just there. That's actually the eject button. So I don't know if I'm going to...
It's got a tested certificate thingy on
It
the
says
side.
tested.
So where's the button that's missing?
There's a button. It's an opening button. See, it's rounded off the same way these are rounded off in here. So it's just missing a...
I was just wondering if you can just poke something in like a screwdriver.
Well, to be honest, yes, but not for selling.
No.
If I wanted to use it myself, then...
Oh, hang on, that's got an eject for the...
That's got an eject will be for that.
Hang
So
on, that's saying...
DVD.
6 head.
6 heads is good.
Hi-fi stereo.
The original on your DVD on your video players, if
Is
they
there a
had
video
they
in
had
there?
2. Yes, there is a video in there. Ooh, wonder what that porn.
Probably porn.
And then
Did you know that's why VHS took off? Was because the porn was produced on VHS.
however, I've
So
just
when it was battling with that and Betamax, because the porn was all on VHS took off and...
I don't know, but I've just noticed that this says record. So maybe this will record from one to the other. I might actually... I'll have a look, find out, and see if this actually works.
Isn't this the instructions to go with it?
That is the instructions to go with it.
It came with an instruction
So
book.
that's always nice. The instruction book, but no remote control. So what I'm wondering is, I'll have a bit of a read up about it. Might be able to get a hold of a button. I know that some of these kind of things can sell for 70 to 80 quid. So I need to have a look at and find out what this one's worth. It might be that if someone's selling one spares and repairs and there's a button, that I can just buy a spares and repairs one and do the button. But it all comes down to whether it's worth it or not. And again, if it's worth it, it might also be able to get a remote control. 'Cause, I mean, some of these, you know, some of these sell for good money. And if this is one that will sell for good money, then I'll see what I can do to get it repaired up. And but I paid, what was it? £7 I think I paid for this one. So it's more than I normally would pay, but I know that the dual ones sell for more.
Yes.
So
And especially if they can record one to the other.
yes. But as it actually has a record button on the front, that could actually be good. What I'll probably do is I'll probably have a look at a YouTube, see if I can find a YouTube video on it.
Yeah.
And
Bound to be one, if not you could make one.
Well, exactly. Can make one and show how it's not working or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I think that is my last item. I say it was quite a short.
Well, we were
Not
short
not
on time anyway because we had to get back for it.
Well,
Can't leave Echo for too long.
I wouldn't have need. I would because it wasn't a packed car boot sale today. I didn't need more
It's got
time.
Video Plus as well.
Well, Video Plus is good. So we'll have a look at that. Anyway, so we're going to wrap that up, Jan. I think.
Oh, that's it.
well,
Sorry, I
that's-
was busy reading.
Jan was just busy reading.
World
so
of my own.
so
Miles away.
if you've liked us going through what we picked up, and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We're going to continue making more and more films.
And hit the bell, and then you'll get notified for any future.
Yeah, definitely that. Also, if it's your first time, or even if it isn't your first time, but say hi in the comments. Let me know where in the country or what country you're actually watching this from. It's always nice to know where the audience is.
And also it'd be nice to know if you're resellers as well, or just like boot sales when you can't get out yourself.
Absolutely. And also, if we get a rainy Sunday or something like that, and there's no car boot sales, we've also been doing some lives. So
yeah, rainy Sunday lives.
Rainy Sunday lives. So if you subscribe, you'll get a notification when we've gone live, and then actually come and say hi to us whilst we're live.
And we'll say hello to you.
And we'll say hi. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll catch you guys.
And if you are resellers, hope you got out to the sales this morning, and I hope you got some good bargains too.
Yeah. And
definitely. Once again, a thank you to the guys at Faygate for
a great boot sale.
Another great boot sale. Not quite as many people there today, but it's always
It was a
really
more comfortable
well run.
boot sale today. Not so heaving, was it? Well, not so. So it was good. It was nice.
But thank you.
Anyway,
Appreciate your work. Without your work, we couldn't do ours.
No, exactly. Exactly. Anyway, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.